Hey guys, here's the All Glam Planner from, drumroll please, Walmart. I got everything pictured here for less than, wait for it, $30. The pre-punched folders come in a pack of 5 and they have these really cute quotes on it. Everything I got is actually in the 8.5 by 11. You'll see here are the 5 different designs that it comes with, and the price for this was $4.88, so about $1 a folder. This is a little bit pricey in my opinion, but I think it's worth it because I do need these folders to keep me organized. I also got the daily planning paper, which came with 20 sheets of 2 sides planning pages and 20 sheets of blank pages. The price for this was $2.80. I think the look of this is very clean, very simple, and I love the fact that you can just insert it whenever you need it. This is, again, very similar to an ERIN CONDREN type of layout with the graph paper and the actual look, so I love it. I also got this super large desk calendar, and I love the metallic accent on here, and I plan to use this one to track my finances like a check register because I really want to hone in on my expenses. But I just love the metallic on here. It looks so chic. And the price for this one was $4.84. This one again actually goes from July to June, so that's great. This one is the All Glam Planner, and I got it again in the 8.5 by 11 size. It caught my attention because it was very, very similar to ERIN CONDREN planners, and the price is a steal. It's $11.80. A similar weekly layout from ERIN CONDREN is about $60. I was an ERIN CONDREN girl, but this past year I decided not to rebuy another ERIN CONDREN planner because I never filled it up. I just never filled up the weeks. So my OCD self gets bothered when I kind of think about all the space that was wasted. So I kind of want to just like rip everything out when I am ready to start writing in it more regularly. So that's why I really like the fact that this one has customized pages. I just don't like having a coil, uncoil, coil, uncoil on the ERIN CONDREN. And with this one, it's just easy to pull in and out whenever you need to. So what really sold me about this planner is that it actually has so much space, similar to the ERIN CONDREN, but it comes in this large size, which I don't think any of the planners right now do. It's only like some of the deluxe ones that do come in the large size. I do really like the fact that these planners are really thick paper. It has a section here for August goals, monthly goals. I don't know why there's 2 months. There's also a section for projects and a section for all the stuff that you're currently kind of doing, like reading, planning, watching, cooking, whatever. That I probably will cover up. Special events, and also a section for important dates, which I think all 3 of those I may cover up and make my own. I love the quotes on the pages. It's so cute, and it's, again, very similar to ERIN CONDREN. There's tabbed monthly pages. Again, the monthly tabs are a little bit thicker. They're very good quality. There's a note section on here on the monthly, and I love the sizes of the monthly. They did a really good job in keeping it a good size for you to actually be able to write stuff in there. So I like that fact because I actually want to use this probably to meal plan. So I'll put like BLD for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Here are the weekly pages, and again, it's very similar to the thickness of the monthly, but it's a little bit, tiny bit, a little thinner. These ones are actually undated, so you'll see on here that you have to actually put in the dates at the top, but this is very similar to ERIN CONDREN with the 3 sections in the weekly layout. I just love this layout. I love the watercolor design because it's so soothing and fun without being too distracting. So for me, I'm actually a pretty simple planner girl. I don't like doing, overkill with all of the different stickers, but I do like using stickers for functionality. And honestly, I really like the fact that the pages are very much simple and the same because it's not distracting. So here's a little walkthrough of the entire planner. Again, the 3 months with the month prior, the month after, and the current month, and all the same, different sections for you to fill out for the monthly. And this paper is seriously just so thick. It's kind of like cardboardy and a little bit less smooth. And oh my gosh, look at this. They spelled Labor Day wrong. It's Labdr. I guess that's what happens when you buy from Walmart. That's the reason for the fact that it's $11.88. But don't let that deter you guys. It's still worth it. So here we go. All of the other pages are all the same. Not different color schemes, but all the same color scheme. So I love the quotes that they have on the monthly pages. They have them printed on every other month. To hack it, you can probably just put your own quotes that resonate with you during that time on the blank months. And it's a good way to practice your calligraphy. I love these like gem tones. I think this kind of looks like the gem series that is from ERIN CONDREN. So the weekly pages vary from about 4 to 5 pages depending on the month. So it seems like they did the math for how many weeks you would need, but they just didn't print the day of the month. And they probably just did that in order to save money, since the weekly pages can be used in more planners if they don't have the actual days on it. I would prefer the days on there, but I'm okay that it isn't. Look at that. Good things happen to babes who hustle. Yes. And just look at the quality of the ink. I feel like it's very smooth. It's very pretty good quality, and it's not something where I would say, you know, this looks super cheap. And it definitely looks like it's more than $12 worth. So now we're on the final month for this planner year, and you'll see that the very last page is actually a blank notes page. So I would actually prefer that they would have included some of these blank pages in the planner, but then again, since this is so customizable, you can always just add the page insert yourself. So here we go. Let's actually add some of these page inserts. This again is the one where it has 2 different styles. One is going to be a front and back where it has the schedule on one side and the other side has a grid for your brain dump. And again, this thickness of this page is the exact same thickness of the weekly page in the planner. So it's very thick and good quality, and I would love to write on it just because it has that like same thickness feel. And it kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but like ERIN CONDREN has very smooth pages, but with this one, it's like slightly rough. It's not rough where like it feels rough and hard on your hand, but it just has a little bit more of a grit to it. So that way when you write, I feel like it kind of writes better for me. If it's too smooth, I feel like my writing is kind of like, I just write better on a little bit more of like a rough paper. And this is exactly what that is. So let's try to kind of add this in to the planner. I think that I will actually utilize this in the actual week, so I can see the certain days that I have set schedules for where I have too much stuff. That's where I would actually use this. If I have a full day going on where I'm going to like back-to-back appointments, this is where I would actually put all this information so I can see exactly what's happening from 1 hour or one thing to the next. I love the customization, and this is exactly what was missing with the ERIN CONDREN. I love the large size of this planner because it makes me feel like I can literally brain dump everything when I need to. Sometimes on the classic size, I feel like there's less space, so I need to kind of keep my brain dumping a little more organized so it fits all on the page, so it kind of messes with my head. Here's a close-up look. You'll see that there's the top priorities. There's 4 lines for you to fill that out. There is a section for your get it done, and they actually have the little boxes for you so you can actually fill that out yourself and check it off, and a grateful for, which I love. And the hours, they actually start with 6 a.m. in the morning, and the great thing about this is it goes until 9 p.m. And I love that because I think the ERIN CONDREN one stops at like 6 p.m. or 8 p.m. And I feel like that's like actually when my kid goes to sleep, which is at 8 o'clock. So I need that extra little bit to kind of help me finish off the night. This is the other page that comes in that set of pages, and this is just blank pages on both sides. And again, you see how easy it is to just like pop it in, and it's actually very secure. So again, the thickness is the same page as the weekly, and there's just all this space on this white line paper. Now you have the laminate side, and I love this. It's very similar to ERIN CONDREN. You can always use a wet or dry erase marker. What I would do as my hack is probably just to take a permanent marker and actually write down my daily tasks, and then I would probably check it off with a dry erase marker. So again, that kind of brings us to the end. Let's kind of see here what a folder looks like. We're gonna open up these 5 different ones and I'll kind of show you what it looks like. This one is the work hard, play hard. And these aren't probably like the thickest folders, but they're thick enough to not kind of fall apart or have your pages fall out of them. This one's Hello Beautiful. And this one says Inspiration with this beautiful watercolor florals. Be brave. And there are so many reasons to be happy. Yes, there are, guys. Be happy. Things are not worth the wrinkles. Definitely not. Botox is way too expensive for you to cause any wrinkles. So here are the 5. I love these. I'm gonna use one that says work hard, play hard and stick this in here just so we can kind of see what it's like. I would actually keep this in the very back just because for me, you know, I think it's the cleanest. It makes the most sense to me. And I would probably use this one for work because of the fact that it says work hard, play hard. So I probably use it for work. And maybe the other side I can use it for like let's say invitations or something that I want to keep. That's for quote unquote play. Now in the front, sorry there's noise outside, this one is actually Hello Beautiful, and I'm gonna put this in the front because I feel like, you know, who doesn't want to be greeted with Hello Beautiful every day when you look at your planner? So I'm gonna put this in the front, and this one is really gonna be my action items. One thing about this is that you'll see that the pocket, it's closed on the side, so you'll kind of just notice that it's very going to be set for your 8.5 by 11 page. So nothing bigger than your average standard letter size paper. So you can kind of see here if we do add in, I just took a little piece of trash from my GLAM packaging, and it fits nicely in there. It doesn't feel bulky. It's a good fit, and it definitely is sturdy. But you definitely don't want to put too many heavy things in there to kind of rip that because it is again glued to the side where you're actually going to stick it into the binder. Alright guys, so that's it for the All Glam Planner. And again, it is only $12 from Walmart. And here we go. I want to kind of show you and walk you through really quickly this monthly calendar. This one's going from July all the way until June. And this is like your standard desktop calendar. I do like the fact that it actually used metallic foil to print on the top just for the month. And that is really cute. I actually plan to use this one. I was just debating between either a meal planner where I would put the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or I would use it for a finance tracker. And the more I think about it, I want to use this one for the finance tracker so I can actually just keep it on my desk and really track it very, very detailed. So you'll see here that it actually has these 2 little plastic pieces at the very bottom so then it can hold all the pages in, which is nice, so your calendar isn't flopping around. That's gonna walk through the entire year really quickly. So you'll see here every month has that foil, so beautiful. And it actually is nice because it shows you here the daylight savings time when it starts and ends, and that's great because I always forget. And it has the prior month and the next month. And it has these little things on the corner of every single day to kind of show you what day of the year it is. It's counting forward and it's counting backward. So I really like that. It's kind of nice to get an outlook of how many days are left and how many days you're already into the year. And you'll see here on December 31st, there's 365 days that you've already done and 0 days to go. So that's great. I love that little piece. So this is the month. Again, the pages on here are probably going to be really similar to a regular piece of paper. Nothing too thick about it. So you do have to probably watch out for what kind of pens you're using for this monthly calendar to not kind of seep through to the next page. So that's about it. This is it for the monthly. Let me just show you really quickly here all the other stuff that we kind of walked over and looked through today. Alright guys, let me run through the prices for you again for everything that we saw here today. So the pre-punched folders that come in a pack of 5, it's $4.88. The planning pages, which come in a total of 40 sheets with 2 different designs, is $2.88. The large desk calendar is $4.84. And lastly, this awesome GLAM planner for the 8.5 by 11 size is $11.88. So the total of everything pictured here is less than $30. And just for reference, again, a similar weekly layout from ERIN CONDREN will run you about $60. All right, so that's about it here. I will see you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe so we can do a plan with me together. Bye.